Opposition leader Anthony Albanese has called on Scott Morrison to call an election, after the Prime Minister spent a Saturday at home rather than visiting the Governor-General. Saturday mornings are a traditional time for Prime Ministers to pay a visit to the Governor-General to call an election. But Mr Morrison did not do so, even as he fast runs out of days in which he can pull the trigger on the upcoming vote. The key seats that will determine the outcome of the election. Scott Morrison needs to call an election within the next week. The election isn't officially on, but a video posted to Mr Morrison's Twitter account very much shows Thane campaign mode. The video, named "Why I Love Australia," is a combination of swelling orchestral music and Mr Morrison touting his government's achievements. 40,000 people are alive in Australia today because of the way we handled the pandemic, he said. 700,000 people still have jobs. Speaking in Sydney earlier today, Mr Albanese expressed his impatience. He's keeping Australians waiting before he calls the election, Mr Albanese said. But he should just get on with it. He should let the Australian people decide. If Anthony Albanese intentionally held a press conference next to this van, it wasn't a very subtle message. Governor-General David Hurley arrived in Canberra earlier today. If Mr Morrison calls an election on Sunday, he will need to be back in the capital in person to make a visit to Government House.